One of the biggest issues I see with cryptocurrency is number one is it an investment vehicle, right? Or is it a currency? Because I have I don't pay people in Bitcoin or Ethereum. I don't pay people with that. Crypto is in a lot of senses in the finance world, it's kind of polarizing because you have some people that are like true believers in it. And I'm, in the beginning, I kind of love the blockchain technology. I think is incredible. This is an open sourced ledger. I'm sorry, not an open source. It's an open ledger where there's full transparency into transactions. But the only thing is, when something is not regulated, right, it can lead to a lot of problems legally. And I'm not saying that doesn't mean there aren't problems when things are regulated, right? But still, when something is unregulated, it's like the Wild West, and that's kind of the whole purpose of something like crypto is that it's decentralized, meaning there's no central control, over something like this. But one of the biggest issues I see with cryptocurrency is number one is it an investment vehicle, right? Or is it a currency? Because I don't pay people in Bitcoin or Ethereum. I don't pay people with that. Now, I'm not saying I can't pay them, but it isn't practically used right now. So my clients don't pay me with it. Sure, there's NFL players that are asking to be paid in crypto and people that are asking to be paid in crypto. And, when the hype was kind of very high, you did see people accept Bitcoin here and there. But this is not a universally accepted form of currency. So that's the biggest problem. Is crypto an investment vehicle or is it a currency? Because it acts right now like an investment asset. So it's very similar, in my opinion, to stocks. You like Bitcoin, you like Ether, you like Ripple, you like Doge. Like, what is the coin? You connect with a certain coin, you believe in a certain coin, you invest in that one, it goes up in value, you make money, you make profit. To me, that's acting just like an investment asset. That's acting like a stock. And the issue with cryptocurrency is it's not connected to any of the markets, really. I mean, there are some instances where it's connected, like ETFs and other like little kind of areas and pockets here and there. But what I'm trying to get at is like nobody is taking pension funds, giving them to a money manager, at Goldman Sachs, and then going out and investing a ton of that in cryptocurrency because of the volatility there. Because it is volatile, right? There's no tangible creation behind cryptocurrency like there is even with a company. So even if you're investing in a stock or a bond, there's something that, has an underlying impact of that. If you invest in a Tesla bond, that the company Tesla is, for the most part, pretty reliable. That's why the yield is lower. If you invest in some junk bond from Indonesia, sure, it's giving you 10 to 12%, but it's risky. But you take on that risk as an investor, but there's still a company behind that. With crypto and with the different coins, you don't even have that. So there's like a philosophy behind it. There's a vision behind a lot of it. There's like what it could be used for and how it could be used and how it could generate more coin, but it lacks that underlying kind of impact on the economy and the environment and society. And again, it's not really connected to our markets right now. You can't. Some companies they call it an alternative investment, but you're not seeing insurance policies being invested, into crypto. Those are invested into stocks and bonds. You're not seeing index funds, really, like an S&P index from Vanguard, or you're not seeing IRAs, unless there's like an alternative investment kind of caveat to the vehicle. So that's the real issue there. Is in order to join that system, you have to kind of be regulated and you have to be centralized by something, and it wants to exist like outside of that. So I think it's going to take time. There's going to be a lot of adjustments to crypto. There's going to be a lot of change happening to it. and I think over time maybe it'll become more accepted. But until we see, again, like my parents' 401ks, part of that being invested in crypto and pensions and portfolios, really diversifying with it won't be connected to the main economic structure. So that's where you kind of have the challenge there. And I think over time, we may see that change. But if it's going to be volatile and it's going to be untrustworthy and it's going to fluctuate in price so drastically, people are going to be worried about that. They're going to be apprehensive about investing in something like that. So I think only time and evolution could help with it. But again, I don't see it right now as being what everybody else sees.